Okay. Hey guys, it's your girl Tanya with Books and Brown Liquor, and I am back with another book review, okay? So far, February is a pretty good reading month as well. Let's talk about this author though. His name is Taylor Adams, all right? So this video is 2 book reviews by the same author. 2 different books by the same author, yeah, okay, that wasn't hard. So the first book by Taylor Adams is No Exit. Yo, okay. This book was so good. This book is easily 5 stars. Fast-paced, everything you want in a thriller, this book delivers. So let me just give you a little bit of context, all right? So 13 hours, 4 strangers, 1 missing child, no exit. She knows her odds, she'll fight anyway, okay? So this follows a college student by the name of Darby. I don't know why I had a moment. Darby Thorne is a college student. She's on her way home for Christmas. And of course, the middle of the worst blizzard ever. And I'm pretty sure I talked about that in my last video. Everybody is traveling during the worst weather ever. So she finds herself stranded at a rest stop up in the Rockies in Colorado. And basically there are 4 other strangers there. And everything is going fine. She's there to wait till the storm is over and, you know, coffee up. But she just happens to be outside trying to get signal on her cell phone, and a van parked next to her. She just happens to look in the back window and there is a child locked in a animal cage in the back of a van. So she knows that one of these 4 people at this rest stop is responsible for kidnapping this child. So as if that isn't stressful enough, help is not going to be there for a while. And, you know, the roads are blocked and they can, no cell phone signal, the roads are blocked. And even if she could get help, so basically she's isolated. And one of these people is obviously the kidnapper. So she has to do something. She decides she is going to help. She is going to do something. And once she gets involved, that sets off a whole chain of events that like has you on the edge of your seat from beginning all the way till the end. Just when you're thinking, whew, okay, good, she's safe. Whew, no, she ain't safe. She's not safe. Nobody's safe. It's like, yeah, it just kept going. So this was fast paced. What do they call it? Like this book, like the stakes were high. Like it was literally life and death. She's fighting for her life throughout the entire book. It was fucking, oh my bad. It was 5 stars all the way, as far as plot, as far as pacing, as far as character development. Because even the bad guy, you're like, I'm not even gonna get into that. No spoilers, I promise. But it was definitely worth it. For those of you that have read this, I would love your comments and feedback. For those of you that have not, and you want a fast-paced thriller for some entertainment purposes, this is your book. And the best part is Netflix is releasing the film adaptation of this book February 25th. And they're not paying me, I'm just saying. So far, as far as book to movie adaptations on Netflix, they've been, for the most part, pretty on point. So I can't wait to see this on film. I hope it delivers just like the book did. Anyway, like I said, share your thoughts. If you haven't read it, check it out. Those of you that have read it, I would love your feedback. Moving on to the next book by the same author, Taylor Adams. The next book was called Our Last Night. Okay. And this follows a character by the name of Dan. And he recently lost his fiance suddenly. She recently passed away a few months ago. And the book opens up, well, first of all, after losing his fiance, obviously, he's depressed. He's not in the best state of mind. He's one of those people that does, like, you know, those ghost hunter shows, like, you know what I'm saying, where they let's go to the haunted prison and see if we can catch something. He does that for a living. He's one of those people. I love those people. Those shows are fucking hilarious to me. Anyway, so he's not in the best place mentally. So the book opens up with him purchasing a Russian firearm that is known to be haunted. This item, this gun is legendary. It's been around for a couple of centuries. And anyone who comes into contact with this gun, legend has it they die within 24 hours. I'm gonna let that sink in. Everyone who handles this gun, they usually die within 24 hours, and it's usually by suicide. No one knows why. These people are just suddenly drawn to kill themselves, but this gun is like, it has a crazy history. Okay, in the book they call it a blood gun. In other words, it got bodies on it. It got hella bodies on it, okay? So my man Dan, he purchases the rifle. Actually, it's not a rifle. I forgot what kind of gun. It's a Russian gun, so I forgot the name of it. I'm not even gonna butcher it. He decides he wants to purchase this gun because he wants to know, is it really haunted? Are all the rumors true? Is the legend true? Is it? My thing is like, so if it is true, then now what? Right? So anyway, he purchases this gun. He definitely gets what he's looking for. Okay? This kind of reminds me of that book, The Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill, also known as Stephen King's son. And this guy buys a ghost in a box that's shaped like a heart. And he's like, is it really haunted? And it fucking is. Yeah, it is. So this case, this guy is, he purchases this gun. Now, nothing happens immediately. Duh. It never happens right away. So he's like, whatever. But then you get what you asked for. Like all the way, get what you asked for, okay? And I love the fact that he's a ghost hunter, because this reminds me of those shows where the people go to the haunted house and they bring their EVP machines and the thing that helps them communicate with a ghost. They got their electromagnetic measurement shit, you know. They bring all their equipment. Then they go to the haunted location and they be like, are you here? If you're here, show us a sign. Let us know where you're here. Is this where you died in 1865 in that brawl fight? And then when the ghost comes through, they be like, ah! Yeah, you got what you was looking for. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's just say he got his answers. And also another thing this book reminded me of is, it's like the time traveler's The time traveler's wife meets the butterfly effect. Remember the butterfly effect with Ashton Kutcher? He kept going back in time trying to fix shit, and every time he went back, he made it worse. So this book reminds you of like the time traveler's wife meets the butterfly effect. This book for me, even though it was an interesting story and I was engaged, for me, I do feel like No Exit was like way better. So for this book, this one for me was more like a 3.5. I didn't hate the book, but I wasn't like, I guess I wasn't as in love with this story. It wasn't bad though. Like I said, ghost hunting, looking for a ghost. Ooh, there it is. This is that book. When you want proof that something's haunted and then you get what you was looking for and now you're running for your life. So, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all because, you know, curiosity. I get it. But anyway, Our Last Night. Oh, my bad. So the reason why it's called Our Last Night is because his fiance, while he's on this journey through time and what have you, one of the ghosts that he comes in contact with is his fiance. That's all I'm going to say about that. Because I don't want to, you know, take the fun out of all of the fun out of the journey. So anyway, that concludes this episode. As far as those two book reviews, my bad. The book I'm reading right now is called Every Little Secret by Emily Carpenter. It's another book where a couple go to a secluded location to work on some shit. And then stuff starts getting weird. I don't know why everybody needs to go to a secluded location to work on their relationship. Nobody goes to the Four Seasons and has massages and mimosas. Everybody's got to go way the fuck in the woods to work on their relationship. But that's what I'm reading now. So far, so good. I'm not talking shit, I promise. I'm enjoying it though. I'm enjoying it. So anyway, that concludes this episode and I wish you good reading. Thank you for watching. Bye.